side of State Farm Stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the New Orleans Saints and the Arizona Cardinals. On the Saints sideline, look at their head coach. This side, one of the hottest teams in the league over the last few months. They've won 9 of their last 10. On the Cardinals sideline, that's head coach Jonathan Gannon. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And away we go in Glendale. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. Leading them out, someone in his first NFL season. Their rookie starter from Miami.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. He finds Brown right side. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun here. Completing to his running back. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Takes the hand off. Now to throw. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They're running for it with Charbonnet. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard
Another
line.
carry for Charbonnet. No repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Charbonnet. He brushed him off with ease. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Hawk set.
Setting up to throw. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Saints nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. And now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. They'll be led out by the Louisville products. I know those folks are excited for him, as are the folks from Texas Tech and Oregon. Here's Tyler Shuck.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate. But the consistency and the confidence that can come out of that should endure.
He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Shaw. Buying some time right. Connects on the closer. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and on the Cardinals side 2nd and 3 now. There's a dive up the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A gain of 7. First down, Saints.
Set. Nice. Go.
Another carry for him. He is down to the 30-yard line. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Back to the well again. This is ahead for about 5. Justin Reed with the tackle.
The tackle made.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Off the play action, jump. He's got a man left. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Saints first down.
In the red zone on first. Willis Cox. It is another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Chuck's gonna throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive.
Touchdown.
Chris Olave with the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some more. But both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Brought down back at the 32.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
Back now, pressure coming. He has the first down the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard
Move the
gain on the
chains!
play.
Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at first down here.
Cowboy 80. Take go.
He keeps this one himself. And he'll pass the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Check.
Out of the gun, they get it to him inside. And he gets a few on the push forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Has him on the quick hitter. This one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing it.
resistance offered against the rush. It came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Sanders sends it through. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7.
Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got it near the 8. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
72. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Working inside the red zone. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Saints 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shuck. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Having gained up that handful there. Luke Baker bringing that one to an end. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And that's a win for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
4th down, here's Shuck. Short pass brought in. And he won't escape. They converge on him, driving backwards after that catch. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
And throw to start the drive. Finds him over the middle. And the Saints get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at, push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground. So the defense is hoping it didn't.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Saints' 41-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. So has some space inside the 35. He slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big win.
It's on the inroad. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Complete to
2nd and 6
Wilson.
coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard
They'll
line.
run here from the gun. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on them for a loss. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Sanders sends it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good, get into that rhythm, and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Saints and Tyler Shutt just about ready for their next drive. And you're always going to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Shutt now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
A gain of 19 yards.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Going play action. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 1st and 10. Here's Shutt. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing now off the play action. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. From the red zone now. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Brings up
Fairly
2nd
safe to
and
say
10.
as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, set.
To throw again here, it's Shutt. Brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Shot working from the gun. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that stretch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Saints, 1st down.
One final shot before the half. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a 1-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Now we'll see them try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And a corner play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Bengals. And this is the Titans quarterback. He's directing the offense well. This one goes for 29 yards, touchdown. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they play host to the New England Patriots. And it's Drake May. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Pats walk it off. They win in overtime. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns hosting the New York Giants. And it's Jahan Dotson. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Giants run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Drive play straight ahead. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary?
At the 38-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Shot to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. He's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48. 3rd and 1 yard coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Early shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Here's shot. 1st and 10. Catch made over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
That's another save.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Bases. Ready.
Sending him on the dive. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside the field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the keeper, here's Shaw. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
First down, Saints.
Trying the air now. Here's Shaw. It's caught outside by Johnson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Complete to Jawan
Time still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 24-yard
On play action.
line.
Here's Shaw. He's got a man left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints put 6 on their side as they reach the end zone. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Wow, how about the timing on that call? They catch him off guard, and it's an easy score on that wide receiver run.
That's exactly right. They crossed up the defense there, busted some tendencies. What a great call. And what great vision as a ball carrier. You don't always see that from wide receivers. That is a job well done.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. First play's a design run. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Digging deep in the playbook here. This is 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Running back sent in motion. Throw here, 3rd down. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
23 yards.
They strike for 23 yards.
Cardinals.
And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll call his own number. And dodge the tackle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He's going to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard
Out of the
line.
gun, a give to Charbonnet. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him, go make a play.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing.
Smash, smash.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Back to throw. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a fourth-quarter lead. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Now a big play for the Cardinals as they go for 2.
The Cardinals.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
26.
Ooh, this is so tough, Brock. You understand what he was trying to do, make something happen, ended up outside the pocket, but even some added creativity can't yield 2 points here.
You get down here on these 2-point conversions, the real estate just gets gobbled up in a hurry. Not only for the QB, but the receivers as well. Only so much time to try to make something work before that defender said, not in my house.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now Shuck to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to call some back. They make it third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. They set him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. He finds Worthy complete. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
They'll run here on first down. He'll make his way through for a pick of a 4. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
To throw, Shuck. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a fourth-quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Shuck and the Saints offense still out there. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up
Back to throw. And the
the
pressure's there. He goes down. The Saints denies them the 2-point conversion. Well, you told me this before, Brock. That decision, all about the math right there. 2-point lead doesn't do them much good. They wanted the field goal difference, but instead, the lead stays at 1.
Yeah, it's about math and it's about time because we're in the final frame of this game. We go to overtime, and I don't think you and I would mind that too much. Now it's all about getting a stop here, and their defense has no margin for error. Got to keep them out of field goal range now.
Going now on first down. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And the pistol there, Michael Charbonnet. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
Zach Charbonnet, the ball carrier. The tackle made just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ready!
Trying to throw this from the gun. Lock isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Together, offense. Keep it together. Steve, baby!
He's back to throw. That pass is complete to McBride. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, it's incumbent on that defense to follow the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made as they get themselves into 1st and goal. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Has it in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals jump in front late. Clement Pride, the touchdown.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
He has it. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th. Reed now to kick this one away. Worthy now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the Saints offense. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, Charles Davis has allowed for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst bodies, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Back to throw. On target to Worthy. He gets it up to the 35. He's short. 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Right back to Worthy. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out a little short of the 40. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go. Rambo 80. Check up.
Now to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. To throw again here, it's Shot. Short pass brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. This time they're into first and goal.
15 more yards. That's another Saints.
Chuck now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Sticking to the air here. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Comes the crowd swell. The home fans trying to will their defense to make the stop and save this
The
win.
Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
One final shot here. Escapes out to the left. And he gets in for 2. No flags are down. They are a step away from winning this ball game.
Cardinals 34.
They didn't come here today to play for no overtime, Brock. They didn't come here today to come away with a tie. They came here for the W, baby. And that two-point conversion has them now moments away from that.
So many factors go into a big decision like that, Kate. You got to separate the emotion of it. You got to look at where your team is, and ultimately, who do you trust the most? In these huge decisions, time and again, it's all about trust to me. And this staff, well, they put the trust in that offense to go deliver, and boy, did they ever.
So this will win on the road for the Saints.